ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel, and for you new folks, welcome. I am your host, Wayne Moore, aka Mortanius, and we are sitting down with some prototype. This will be the first, of course, in the series of games out of two, naturally. Don't know why they never decided to make a Prototype 3, but there it is. This is one of my favorite series of games. Got it when it first came out on the 360. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. In the process of a Batman Arkham Knight playthrough, as well as a Telltale's Batman Enemy Within playthrough. On top of a playthrough of Dark Souls, going through that series, as well as the Surge series. And yeah, we're gonna get into this on hard. Get rid of this old save from back in the day. If memory serves, the reason why I went ahead and left this save up, but if memory serves, you have to have a save, or it might be Prototype 2, but you have to have a save based on the higher difficulty. If you want to play on the higher difficulty, you at least have to have that one save. I know for a fact it's that way with Prototype 2, but it might be that way with this one. And of course, as you see, we'll get our tutorials in the loading screens. I don't know if there's a way to speed up the tutorial, especially since the loading screen itself is already finished, but there it is. So get comfortable, folks, and wherever you happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and let's get into this.
All clear.
Purdy.
My name is Alex Mercer. I'm the reason for all of this. They call me a killer, a monster, a terrorist. I'm all of these things. Weeks ago, someone released a lethal virus in Penn Station. I woke up in a morgue. Now I hunt. I kill. I consume. I become. I'm gonna find out who did this to me. And I'm gonna make them pay.
North 39 to ground. Do you have target in sight? Over. That's negative.
Help!
Hurry!
Help me!
Don't move!
Help me!
Open up!
you were there with that group, yeah, it made no sense why you wouldn't have been aware of where he was and wasn't. Just so you folks are aware, I'll try not to talk during cutscenes.
They're responsible. And they'll pay.
As you saw with the trolls a bit ago, this is the Xbox Series X, naturally. May end up having to do something about this audio, though, folks. Whoa. I need your biomass. You people are always interrupting my meal. Glad that you can do that. All right. Okay. Let's get it. These intro sequences always were entertaining to me, depending on the game that does it, and if it's done right. It was done right here. They never expect that one. No, not really. You'd like to think so, but no. You're not intact. And comes the slice and dicer. Now, the way it's all set up, you have your normal attack and your charge attack, whether you're on the ground or not. Charge attack for this weapon is a dash, as you saw. Well, for the Y button. For the X, it's just a harder strike. And there you go. I wonder if I, yup. I wasn't sure if I had it. I gotta get used to dodging in this game. hungry though. So feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
Send in the strike squad.
Authorization tag 00 Hotel. Priority strike package incoming. Over.
This was always one of those intros that was real good at showing you what the game ended up becoming real quick. Oh. I don't want to kill the target. I want to eat him. Why do I want to eat him, ladies and gentlemen?
Time to end this.
Here's why. And a bit of camera work. And there we go. Everything within something like a 30-meter radius is just dead. Though it may not stretch out that far. I'll have to check.
What's next?
The last person responsible for all of this dies tonight.
If we make it out of here, you think you're ready?
I was made for this.
But they need to leave me alone. As I said, I got this series when they first originally dropped, and then I had to get the remasters when they came out. But a new prototype would hit real correctly.
Hey, I knew this guy. He was Blacklight.
Yeah, well, now he's ex-Black.
His name is Mercer, Alex J. Next of kin, Mercer Dana A. Is that his wife?
Don't know.
Do you think this has anything to do with the test subject on 51?
I have no idea. And even more, I don't want to know. Just give me the 8-inch blade.
Who chooses to work for the Black Bag operation and then has the nerve to not want to know what that group has gotten them into?
Get the kill team in here now!
The kill team? You realize that probably includes y'all too? Excuse me. Kill, kill, kill. And he even told you. Y'all are a special kind of retarded.
I need to get the fuck out of here. I can't keep this up forever.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Now they got what they do in normal games. They took me back to the point of having not really any power at all. You know, to tease me. Blue balls and all that. Kinda go. Gotta get back used to doing that. way faster than any human. Excuse me.
What are you gonna throw at me next, huh? What do you want from me?
Your juices. Use targeting to lock on to an enemy, and targeting is especially useful when combined with thrown objects, firearms, or jump attacks. Bring the desired enemy into view and then press left trigger to lock on. Indeed. Press and hold left trigger to target enemies and objects. Targeting with left trigger and engage. Press right stick in the direction of enemy to switch targets. Do the same thing to switch targets again. Now the question becomes, who do I want to hit? It's obvious. The one that can move faster than people.
Sustained damage. System operational.
Oh, you're still airborne. Well, that's a shame for these folks. Oh, wow. Did they make it? I'm not even going to subject them to it again. I'm not even going to do it. They've never survived. That has never happened. How about we get a little heavier, my friend? Bye-bye. Yeah.
I can't believe
know.
what I just did.
Just evil, aren't I? Well, this game doesn't exactly say you're a hero. There's a trick to his jumping that you'll get later.
Ground confirmed. Over.
The devs actually put it in and even told people about it.
Now I gotta kill them
Funnily
too.
enough, I didn't know they had until I had already found it out. It's a very good technique for getting around. Gotta love how he leads them targets. Actually makes it a point to lead them targets.
His name is Mercer.
Hostile sighted. Contact imminent. Tango down. Terminated.
I felt that. Nothing but back pain and death everywhere. Consume any creature to gain health. Health regenerates if you avoid damage for a short time. And that regeneration is based on time and level of regeneration that you can get. If memory serves, you can upgrade how long it takes before regeneration starts, as well as how far regeneration goes. It might also be affected by difficulty, but I'm not sure about that one. Press B to grab the Black Watch Commander and press Y to consume. It's the same thing you saw me doing during the tutorial with the giant creatures, the hunters, or what they're called.
Report!
Or when you saw me finally consume that last guy at the end
Target!
before my explosive ability.
Don't make me push me down!
so gruesome you just can't see it all. It's just too much for the eyes.
Goose-stepping motherfuckers!
Your mother with that mouth?
Roger, 2215 Christopher Street, apartment 15A. Got it.
Saddle up. You got a CP. Move it.
Saddle up, huh? Alright, brothers. Y'all should have left that alone.
He knew where she is. I know where she is.
Really?
I need to find her. Dana. Dana. Hopefully she'll be able to tell me something. Anything.
Alright then. So Dana, we move. Who is Dana? DNA. You'll find games based on agility. Those are some of my bread and butter.
Soldiers. If they know who I am, they probably know who she is. I need to get to a good viewpoint so I
Funnily
can figure it
enough,
out.
games based on agility are where I'm best at, but I rarely play as the agile character. I tend to play as the mage, the sorcerer, the battle mage or something. The dex mage build.
They know I'm coming. I have to think about this.
To the right of the mini-map is the disguise meter with a shutter at the bottom. When the shutter is open, you are being watched by enemies. When it is closed, you are unseen. Every action that reveals your true identity fills the meter, and when it fills completely, your disguise is compromised. A compromised disguise and it's red, it's marked in red. This indicates that military units are in a state of alert and will engage you on sight. When enemies lose sight of you, the disguise icon slowly drains, stay out of sight until the icon is empty. If you have a gray form in your other disguise slot and are currently unseen, the switch icon appears. Press left on the D-pad to safely switch forms and evade your enemies. This is the best way to quickly get the military off your back. Enemies that cannot see you are white on the minimap. Enemies that can are yellow. Enemies that are alerted to you are red. Now here's the thing. I'm real good at disappearing. I can bend the corner and walk right back around it in less than a second. And you'll never know it was me.
Now I can get inside.
Now watch this. Here's the funny part.
Let's not draw this out too long.
I didn't do anything. I didn't just take down a pole. Street light. That didn't happen. And my body is completely intact with my uniform. No wounds. And, yep, good day. I want that grenade launcher, but it is what it is, homie. It's not perfect, but you can basically do kind of pretty much anything to an extent. And for a time.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
It's okay. He's been to the Kumite. He's learned some things.
I need your help.
Jesus. I knew something fucked up was going on at Gentek. What the hell happened to you, Alex? I've been researching that whole fucked up organization for weeks. I was poking around to get you information. Don't you remember? You wanted to find out what was going on at the highest levels at Gentek. Anything about the director of research. Are you okay?
Do you know what happened?
I haven't even seen you in 5 years, not until you show up at my door last month.
Is there somewhere we can go?
Yeah, I know a place.
Does somebody else know about that place you know?
come in. It's a friend's place. They're gone for a year. Patagonia or something.
Any idea what this all means?
No, but I'm gonna find out. I mean, this is a story of the century, so somebody's gotta know what the fuck is going on here. You know, they were waiting for me at my place, so they're most definitely yours.
Where do I live?
There.
You'll be here when I get back. It's best you stay put. You'll probably come to the city for both of us.
Yeah. I'll be here.
Never could figure that out. This is a friend's place. So what, have you been dropping stuff off here this whole time, or is this the friend's intel? So your friend is involved in this as well? And they're at Patagonia, but they don't have to worry about catching a bullet on some random trail or something. Gotta love that, especially when you see the actual military expenditure. It honestly is interesting. 80.4 million. Like, honestly, that classified will get explained later on. All right.
They're gonna be waiting for me. They think they're in control, but they have no idea what I'm capable of.
What just happened up there? What happened to the fire escape? Oh my God. This happened again. Are you people seeing this? Cut it out, it's New York. We're all used to this by now. And if you ain't local. If you ain't dealing with turtles in the sewers, or talking rats, or transforming machines that want cubes, then you ain't really a New Yorker like that. I wonder if I can, by this point. What was that Jerry Maguire said? Show me the money. Show me. Either it's not under here or it's not yet. I think it actually might not be yet. You know what? I can find this out real quick. Yep. Ouch. Oof. E. Nope. Not here yet. There it is. I'm jumping the gun. And yes, I did just walk on the ceiling. Yes, you do see me superpower skipping, kind of.
Home. My home.
Target is in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Target is hot. Light it up.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Interesting. Risky. Give me just a second, folks. I want to check something.
He's the one.
I want to see. Because I thought I had checked it beforehand, but I want to see.
We got it.
Oh, wait.
Send in a strike team. Send in a mother...
Nah. I want the strike team. Let's get it.
Shit. Here comes the cavalry.
Engage the strike package.
Whoa, look at that health.
Engagement clearance.
Ready to engage. Let's get some.
I'm getting shot during this cutscene game. Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you.
Sit rep ASAP.
All Sigma units converge on Central Park for immediate extraction.
No, Central Park. That's where I was going. What a coinky dink. Can you swim in these? Nope, you cannot.
Gotta get him out of there.
This is not Assassin's Creed. Incidentally, yes, that will be on the channel at some point, most definitely. Another one of my favorite series is weapons. Missile launchers are highly effective against armored vehicles, as well as in Alex Mercer. Extremely, so be careful with those. You can use any weapon that an enemy drops. Kill an enemy and press B to equip their weapon, as you saw me do earlier. When a weapon is equipped, press X to fire. I mean, it's not that serious, but yeah. Love this little technique. Not only does it allow you to lock on, but when you aim it outright, slows time. And then I can fire in the air, and I'll rebound. Actually,
Got you now.
not usually this low on health, but all right. And there it is. That is actually the first time I have ever died in this mission. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Trying to get to your corpse before it became not useful to me. Interesting little trick. Notice how I killed him, but I was still locked on to him. What'll happen, you can still target them and consume them if you're still locked on. See, he's dead. I didn't even do it. That explosive did, but because I'm still locked on, his corpse is still useful to me. Just need a little bit of space. Hi. There we go. Just wanted to make sure I was in a safer spot, health-wise.
Got you now.
What's that they say in Hellsinger Bridge? Nom 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 nom.
Doctor, try to keep the discussion high level. We need to know what we're dealing with on the ground.
Its effect is variable. When it does manifest, it makes the Idaho strain look like the common cold. I don't need to remind you gentlemen how close we came to the point of no return in Idaho. Mercer's body... classifications fit Alex Mercer any longer.
Now I'll try and find all of those if possible. They tend to be scattered about, and they tend to be based on chapters as well, so you can outright miss ones if you progress the game too far, but it's hard not to do so. The Web of Intrigue is your interface, excuse me, wow, to unlock, explore, and gain memories. That was just instant. I didn't even have time to react. Consuming Web of Intrigue targets unlocks links to new targets to locate and consume. Each node is connected to other nodes by strands. This represents a relationship between these web targets. Use left stick to move from node to node. This node is the memory of a consumed target. Press A to play that memory, and it's the memory we just got. When the memory is playing, press A to skip the movie and return to the Web of Intrigue.
Fucking goose-stepping motherfuckers!
Actually, that was the memory we got earlier, but same difference. Moving on. This is a preview node. Hunt the person down and consume them to unlock their memory and other nodes. So basically, they say a preview node, but basically it's just another node that you don't have, and that's why it looks like this. Press select, I guess it would be. Select or exit to enter or exit the Web of Intrigue. And we're done with that here. Revisit the web to replay memories and compare connections. It's useful. Now, it's time to disappear. A little hard to disappear as the person I just ate. But whatever, 114 million flat. Nice.
Revenge was the only clear thought in my head. The only one I could call mine. I knew Gentek was the key. It made sense. I'd worked there. I'd had Dana investigating its operations. And then there was Blackwatch. Whatever had changed me, erased my past. Must have started there. I thought if I could find out who was running Gentek before Blackwatch erased them too, I could find my past.
What did you think that would gain you?
Answers. I wanted to find out what happened to me. The reason. Someone to blame, someone I could punish. Tell you the truth, I never thought I'd find her. I wish the hell I never had.
Indeed. Just a fair warning for you folks. I meant to say it earlier. If you have epilepsy problems, this game is not your friend. And that's a shame, because this is one of the better series of games. Well, folks, that's going to be the end of episode 1 of Prototype. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both, YouTube, Twitch, or both. Drop a comment here on Twitch, or rather on YouTube, or both. Sorry. Just drop a comment. Check out some of my other playlists. I'll get this tutorial down. You've earned EP or evolution points. Earn more EP by defeating enemies, destroying or evading strike teams, and completing missions. That's what you saw building up under my health bar as I was killing. EP is spent in the upgrade menu to purchase new powers, moves, and abilities. New items will appear in the upgrade menu as you complete missions and advance in the game story. Press start during gameplay or menu, I guess it would be, to access the upgrades menu via the pause screen. In the upgrades menu, press left or right bumper to switch tabs. How much am I actually sitting on? I don't know if I should actually wait or just go ahead. Shield. Movement. Yep, let's just... Hold up. Yeah, okay, so let's go for it. Let's go for speed. Yes, it is. Let's go for jumping. Let's go for dodge. Now, depending on what you're using, that dodge won't work. But as much as you'll want it, it won't work, but certain other rules still apply. I'll explain those as we get further into the game. Air dash, which is a part of that trick that I was talking about earlier. And of course, it's tutorial. It's perfect for multi-directional actions. I could get glide, and it will be needed, and actually it's needed right now, but I'll go ahead and wait. Oh. Do I want to go there? It actually wouldn't be too bad of a thought. But and then there's sprinting grab. It allows you to snag ammo or victims without sacrificing movement. Grab and run. Yeah. Disguise I've already got naturally. So yeah. Critical mass. Critical mass is that's the ability you saw me use in the tutorial at the end. The explosive tentacles. There are different abilities for the critical masses, but yeah, they require you to be in that blue section of health. And then of course there's adrenaline surge. Now this is a real good one, I can't get it right now. Ultimate survivability safety net. As your health is almost gone, you'll gain a moment of invulnerability and access to a single Devastator attack. Use it wisely. Now, you won't always want to use that Devastator, because in the end, you still have to stay there and do the Devastator. You'll be immune until you're doing it, but you have to stay there. You might not want to be staying there. Well, as I said, folks, that'll be the end of episode 1 of Prototype. If you like what you see and want to see more of me, check out some of my other playlists. Drop a comment here, YouTube, or both. In the process of a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain, as well as Ground Zeroes, haven't finished that. In the process of a playthrough of Batman Arkham Knight, having finished the previous Arkham games, except Arkham Origins. If possible, I'd like to get that on the channel at some point. I'm in the process of a playthrough of The Surge, as well as Dark Souls, as well as Telltale's Batman: The Enemy Within. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night.